from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. Figured I would for a little bit. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. Sun's out. I'm out here on our back deck, which is awesome. I'm kind of like in the trees out here in nature. Beautiful. Loving it out here. Just figured I would go live and have an open discussion. So this is going to be kind of a chill, relaxed live stream. And if you have any questions, as long as it's nothing bad, drop your questions and I will try to answer them if I can. All right. Now, those questions can be about homesteading, they can be about health and wellness, nutrition, diet, supplementation, exercise, life wisdom. I'm open. I'm open, folks. To again, as long as it's nothing bad, I'm open to whatever you have in mind. I'm here for you. Got my coffee. Little Bustelo espresso, raw honey, raw milk. Loving it. All right. Hopefully I get some awesome people to hang out. And if any of you folks are here, it's showing two kids playing this right now. Introduce yourself in the chat. Say hello. And again, any questions? As long as it's not bad, go for it. Drop it in the comments. Beautiful, beautiful day. Maybe I'll get some people on their lunch break. Here in Missouri, it's 11:50 a.m. And I am sorry about the late start. I was a few minutes behind. Busy morning. Angela, hey. Is that the Angie? I'm assuming that's the Angie. What's up, Angie? What's up? This is the day the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Let's go. Beautiful day. I love the sun. It feels kind of like spring right now. Yes, sir. Awesome. Thanks for commenting in the chat, Angie. Yeah, beautiful day. I'm really excited about spring. We are pushing our gardening to a level that we've never gone before. We are really growing for it this year. We are determined to produce more food this year than we ever have before. Jeremy Harnett, Colin, I'd love to stay and watch, but I have to pick up a ride in a minute. I'll see if I can connect later. Jeremy, thank you, Jeremy, for stopping by. Jeremy, you're awesome. I reached out to the Hill Crew, some Hill Crew people earlier, and here I got Angie and Jeremy here, two of my Christian sisters, representing. All right, that's cool, Jeremy. Good to know you're staying busy. Be safe, Jeremy. All right, make sure you folks also hit the like on the way in. I say the way in because it's a good habit to, in my opinion, to hit the like on the way in, because then maybe you'll be less likely to forget to hit the like. All right. I'm just happy you stopped by, Jeremy. If you can keep this playing, that's awesome, but you might need your phone for like GPS or something while you're driving. Showing 8 accounts playing this. I see 3 likes now. Very cool. 4 likes. All right. Thank you to whoever hit the like, and thank you to Angie and Jeremy for commenting in the chat. Thank you so much. Hopefully that will get the algorithm to push this out, to show this live stream to more people. A major focus that my wife and I have right now is watch hours for YouTube. And we've got over 3 times the minimum requirement for monetization as far as subscribers go. Right now, we need watch hours. So live streams are a great way to get watch hours. Any content creators out there, if you're listening, I highly recommend live streams as a great way to get watch hours. Now, not everybody likes to do this, okay? But I'm here. I want to encourage you. Don't be stressed about it. Don't worry. I mean, we shouldn't worry. As Christians, we know that. For those Christians out there, we should not worry. Just be yourself and just chat. There's nothing exciting happening right now. I mean, well, maybe this is exciting, but I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just talking to people. And some people don't like um, public speaking, and perhaps this could be considered public speaking, but just be yourself because everybody's unique. Everybody has, I'll say things as in plural, to offer the world, offer other people, I mean. And just be yourself and just chat. And everybody's got some type of knowledge, whatever that is. Share your knowledge, educate other people. And there are people out there that want the knowledge you have. So build your communities, okay? Julia, yes. All right. I think that is, that might be rather the Julie that I think it is. If so, welcome in. Liam Robinson, love this vid. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, nerds. Liam Robinson. Yeah, I'm not sure what. And thank you for commenting in the chat. Just a reminder, hit the like on the way in if you haven't hit it already. Boom. It's kind, it's free. Do it for me. Takes a couple of seconds or so. Hit that like, and that helps my family and I. I've talked about in previous live streams that when people help us on YouTube, it really does help our whole family. It's not just for me, it's for my wife, it's for our two beautiful, perfect sons, and myself. Um, we're building our YouTube channel, and all the help we get, even what might be considered small, watching a video, liking, commenting, sharing a video, that all helps. And I'm sincerely thankful because I love my family and I want to create a great life for them. And one of the ways that my wife and I are working on doing that is growing this channel. All right. Yeah, Julia Lounsbury from church. Julia, I'm not sure when you got here, you might have missed it, but I was like, the Hill Crew represented, showed up. Angie, Jeremy, I got Julie. All right, we got the Hill Crew representing in the house. All right. We're watch hubby is calling. All right, a rewatch. Okay, all good, all good. Angie, you're awesome. Thank you. Tell Caleb I said what's up. Send my what's up to Caleb. Juliet, family is the best. Yes, sir, the Hill Crew. Yes, the Hill Crew. And yes, family is the best, you know? Um, we all should put God first. First, at top, priority in our lives, center of our lives. And after that, in priority is family. And I got to tell you, you know, I've been through a lot in my life, and a lot of it, a lot of most of the people you can really rely on, not always, are your family members. Now, I might have been talking about nuclear family, your spouse, your child if you have a child, children if you have children, extended family as well. And not everyone gets along with their family members, but we really should try to put our family above the busyness of life. And that's where selflessness comes in, giving of ourselves, sacrificing of ourselves. Like Angie and Julie, I know you both are selfless when it comes to your family. You're both awesome. You're both mama bears. You're both great spouses. And I see you. I see you both and doing your thing, you know, and just taking care of your family. And that's so important. It really is. It really, really is. In modern society, there's so many people that are like anti-family, and it's really sad. It actually boils down to, if I could use those words, perhaps correctly, it boils down to sadness. And a lot of people are alone, navigating life alone, and that's heartbreaking. And then, so God first, family second, community third. So the community, we're supposed to be there for people, reach out, help people, be available for people. And sometimes that's as simple as just listening, right? Somebody needs to vent, to get some stuff out for a therapeutic reason or reasons, cathartic reason or reason. Sometimes it's as simple as just listening, as in being there for someone can be as simple as just listening. Um, Shawnee Grows, welcome in. What's up, Shawnee? Kitchen Day making ham, mac and cheese, scallop potatoes, roasted squash, working on YouTube emails today. Prepping for snowstorm Sunday. Ooh, snow. I I don't want to say I don't think we're gonna get snow here in Missouri, but I have learned it is absolutely true that the weather is crazy in Missouri. You get a beautiful sunny 70 something degree day and then it could drop to 30 degrees the next day. So I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping we're done with snow. Julie, absolutely. God first, then spouse and children and family, then community. Exactly. Exactly. Julie, you hit the nail on the head. Or perhaps nails if those are nails. But you're spot on. You're spot on. And it's really cool because when we live the way God wants us to live, everything in life gets better. Truly. Like even a lot of atheists know this. If they go with nature, the problem is they think nature is its they deify nature when we should not do that. God is God. He created nature. Nature is his, okay? His creation. A lot of people they start worshiping trees and nature, and that's bad. Never worship the creation. Worship the creator. Okay? And a lot of like I was getting to, a lot of atheists know that if you live your life naturally, which is how God wants us to live, things just get better. They just get better. And folks, you don't even have to understand it all. Just know if you're going to put one foot in front of the other, live naturally. That's the way God wants us to live. Your life will get better. I I promise you that. It's as certain as mathematics. Shawnee Grows, listen to a recording of Ask Me Anything with John Kemp from Advancing Eco Agriculture. It was very good talking about pests and missing nutrients in the soil and plant health. That is interesting. For any gardening nerds there, that sounds like that would be interesting for you. It is absolutely interesting to me. And if any of my Hill crew people are still here, listen up. After the live stream, I don't want anybody to leave this live stream. I want you all here, okay? But after the live stream, please check out Shawnee Grows channel. Maybe I should say Shawnee Grows's channel. Please check out the channel Shawnee Grows. She's awesome. She is uh, really just super kind. She's a huge supporter of my family and I. I'm not even going to say YouTube because, again, like I mentioned earlier, supporting us, my wife and I on YouTube, that supports my wife, our two sons, and myself. So she supports our family and she is very intelligent. She has excellent gardening content. Excellent gardening content. So after the live stream, take a moment or two. All right. I know a lot of you folks are busy. Maybe most of you, maybe all of you are busy. Take a little time, swing by the channel Shawnee Grows. Watch a video, preferably a complete video. Like it. If you want to comment, that's a bonus. All right. If not, it's all good. But watch a full video, like, and subscribe to her channel. Let her know Triple H sent you. So maybe watch a video perhaps, and then just if you do comment, comment capital H, capital H, capital H, sent me. That's it. That lets her know that you heard about our channel from my wife and I. And I like supporting cool people. And speaking of support, Julie and Angie both work with a great company called Plexus. I'm not sure if anybody listening is familiar with that company or not, but Plexus has some really great health and wellness products, really great products. So I encourage you, if any of you are really trying to just be better, live healthier, reach out to Angie and Julie, and they could get you moving in the right direction about Plexus products. And there's a lot of garbage out there, folks. A lot of straight up garbage on the market as far as health and wellness products. But Plexus has great stuff. has great stuff. So hey, maybe you fell off on your New Year's resolutions. Maybe you've lost momentum. Maybe you've given up completely. The best time to do something was in the past, whenever. The second best time to do something, when is it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not even gonna finish. I want to see if anybody's listening. The second best time to do something is when. Let me know in the comments below. All right. Let me go back and catch up in the chat. All right. Love gardening, total nerd. As in, you're a total nerd? I'm a total nerd. My wife is a total nerd. Shawnee goes, thank you for that shout out. You're welcome, Shawnee. It's well deserved. I meant it. I mean, anybody who knows me knows I'm not going to say it unless I mean it. I try to be kind, but I'm not fake. Some people like that about me. Some people don't like that about me, but I'm just going to be me and try to be honest. All right. Julie, love to garden too, but we'll definitely check it out. Need any help I can get. Boom! Power clap in. I love it. Yeah, Julie, check out our channel, connect. Shawnee, I'd like to make a video to encourage those not gardening. All right, I'm going to start over. I'd like to make a video to encourage those not gardening to start. And those that do garden, go bigger this year. I love it. Shawnee, you and I got to do a live stream together. You know what I'm saying? We got to really make that happen. Julie, yes, thanks for the shout out to all about helping others with their health. Another power clap. You're welcome, Julie. And I mean it. You and Angie are awesome. And I love what you two are doing. You know, there's a lot of business opportunities in the world. And it's really great when people offer products and slash or services that actually help people. All right. When you do that, when you believe in your product or products and slash or service or services, when you believe in it, it makes the selling process easier. It makes it more enjoyable because you believe in it. Don't be fake. Don't push any garbage stuff, folks. There's plenty of garbage products out there, plenty of garbage services, plenty of garbage services in the world. Shawnee grows. I also speak deeply about saving seeds. Our ancestors, as humans, carried seeds in their pockets during battle and relocation for survival to be connected to their heritage. That is amazing. Saving seeds is important. Julia, right now. That's right. Yes, right now. Best time to do something? In the past. Second best time? Boom, right now. You got it. And it's true. It's true. Like after this live stream, I don't, maybe I don't feel like working out. Maybe I actually do feel like it right now. But I'm going to go do some chin ups. I'm going to go do some pull ups. I'm going to do maybe some push ups too, but definitely some chin ups and slash or pull ups. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. All right, Shawnee grows. The seed has a memory. The seed remembers the gardener's hand, the soil, the wind, your climate. When you save seed, you not only save money, true, great point, but you create a seed perfect for your microclimate. Yes, it's really interesting um, how seeds, how they have memory, so to speak, if those are the correct words, and how they, when you seed save from plants that you grew on your property, how you're really getting seeds that are just better to grow where you are. I mean, it's natural selection, but it's actually deeper than that. It gets into some really interesting stuff with seed genetics, but it's very, very, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. I see 6 likes. All right. I didn't have a goal for the number of likes, but I'm going to throw one out there. First goal is 10 likes. If you have not hit the like already, what are you doing? Hit the like. It's kind, it's free. Do it for me and my wife and our 2 sons. All right. I think it's warming up. I think it's warming up out here. Sun's out. I love when the sun's out. Hey, listen, even if it's 40, 50 degrees, if the sun's out, I am loving it. I'm loving it. We are almost in the season where vitamin D production from skin exposure is going to be better. It's going to improve, going to rise. And I encourage everybody that's listening to this to expose as much skin as possible from approximately the hours 10 a.m. to approximately 2 p.m. I'm trying to keep it simple, in the spring and in the summer in particular. Okay, I'm trying to fine tune it a little bit. If there's any advice, health and wellness advice, that I give people, one of the best things, or the best thing is get your vitamin D, preferably from sun exposure. You should also supplement vitamin D. I'm not going to get too into it, but that's something I've studied a lot, and most people are deficient. There are also benefits to looking at the sun, psychological benefits, releasing a happy chemical or happy chemicals, and what it does to your pineal and slash or pituitary glands, and it's truly amazing. To get out in the sun. And I mentioned earlier about living naturally, how that is the way God wants us to live. Our ancestors were not sitting in a cubicle all day, they were not indoors all day. They spent a lot more time outside. And vitamin D, it, I would say at least like your minimum requirements. Obviously, you should aim for optimal. But having enough vitamin D in your body helps prevent heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and more. Okay? Just went on my little rant about vitamin D, but it's all true. It's all true. And it's not hard, it's free. Now, here's a tip that a lot of people do not give because a lot of people don't know it. And slash or maybe there's some people that do know it, but they just simply don't share it. When you go into the sun, do not bathe before. Listen to me. This could add years onto your life and improve the overall quality of your life by improving your health. It's one little detail a lot of people never talk about. Again, they just don't know, or they know it and they don't share it. You need to produce vitamin D well, your natural oils in your skin. Do not bathe before you go out in the sun. That's right. Wake up, stinky, whatever. I'm telling you. And if possible, be naked, straight up. Now, obviously, folks, Christian morality, only your spouse should see you naked, okay? But like we live in a very rural place. If you have the opportunity for nobody to see you except your spouse, be naked, straight up. Expose as much skin as possible. A lot of people, they're just showing their forearms and they wonder why they're sick and they have low vitamin D levels. Oh, let me. Hope I didn't just mess it all up. If any of you are still here, it's showing 4 accounts playing this right now. Let me know if, when I just put on the Wi Fi, let me know if that messed up the live stream. Let me know in the comments below, please. I really hope it didn't. I failed. Shawnee Grows wrote, I hear you, I see you. That's great. You hear me? That's great. You see me. Julia working for me. Okay. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you, Julie, for letting me know. Um, didn't even think to put the Wi Fi on. Whatever. Hopefully, not having the Wi Fi on, and hopefully also go into the settings to put the Wi Fi on did not mess up the accumulation of watch hours. You were glitches before, now it's clear and better. Okay. Yeah, if I'm on live stream and it's ever like not looking good, not sounding good, or whatever, let me know because maybe I forgot to put on Wi-Fi. A lot of my live streams I do while I'm driving, and sometimes I hit some rough spots with bad service, and that happens. But back to what I was saying. Um, Yeah, as much skin exposure as possible, and do not bathe beforehand. Get outside, get sweaty, whatever. Shower afterwards. Take a bath afterwards. All right. You want the natural oils in your skin. It's part of the process of vitamin D production. Um, so yeah, maybe you can do that in the beginning of your day. Maybe before you. I don't want to say before you go to work, even though that's great. Any sun is better than no sun. Sun is great any time of the day, but really you want to aim for that roughly 10 a.m. to roughly 2 p.m. sweet spot. Okay, close to noon is really great. It has to do with where the sun is in the sky. Okay, the angle of the sun in the sky. Now, again, it's great to get sunlight whenever, winter, fall, whenever, morning, evening, whenever. But when you're talking about vitamin D production, it's really like late spring to late summer is ideal. Okay. You're not going to produce much vitamin D in the winter. Okay. That's why it's very important to get as much vitamin D production as possible during the spring and the summer. Now, a lot of people, if you look at the science and you study when people get sick, flu season, okay, it moves directly correlates, directly relates to vitamin D levels. It's like vitamin D levels go down, sickness goes up. It's incredible if you look at the graphs, okay? So, what happens is a lot of people don't get enough vitamin D in the spring and the summer. So, by fall and winter, they're really low. They're really low, okay? And it's very, very important. I'm stressing this, folks, because I know this. I've studied this a lot in detail. Um, really cannot stress enough. Get it while you can. Spring and summer, again, get it while you can. And then hopefully going into fall, going into winter, you've built up a really high level of vitamin D, and hopefully you will be less likely to get sick. And also vitamin D supplements are great. If you enjoy seafood, and even if you enjoy seafood, you might not like what I'm about to say. Even if you don't, I'm of the mentality where it's like you don't just eat things because you want to. You eat things because you should. Cod liver. Cod liver is one of the highest, possibly the highest, um, vitamin D levels. One of the highest or the highest vitamin D levels of any food. It's also super high in vitamin A. Now, you might enjoy it. It's fish liver. All right. But if you can, you maybe pinch your nose, do what you got to do. A tablespoon a day will be phenomenal for your health. Cod liver, relatively affordable. Buy wild caught. Boom, get it in. I'm telling you, get it in. You will feel amazing. That's a great food source of vitamin D. Shawnee, I see a naturopathic practitioner using homeopathic strategies for health. Yes, it's true. We all need more vitamin D. Yes. Us in the north have to take it in the winter. All right. Yes, Shawnee. Miley with friends wrote hi. Welcome in, Miley. We're chilling. We're having an open discussion about different things. Vitamin D, gardening, specifically seeds was discussed. We're chilling. I'm having coffee on this beautiful day that the Lord has made, and I'm hanging with some awesome people here in the chat. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Some lives I get more people in this, and sometimes I'll have one or two or three people that are awesome, and it's a great live. It's a great live. Um, I love live streams overall. Trolls show up. Trolls do happen. Shawnee has been on many of mine and my wife's live streams, and trolls do show up. but it's okay. Well, it's not okay. Sometimes their behavior is horrible, um, but whatever. It's part of the process. It's part of the one of the realities of doing vertical live streams. So today I'm going to grind once this live stream is done, take care of our livestock, maybe do some gardening, and then I'll be off to work this afternoon. This afternoon, I'll be heading out for work, hoping for a busy shift. Shawnee Grows, if we do the live stream on your channel, you'll get all the hours if you wanted to do one together. Wow, that would be amazing. Yes, let's do that. And if we were to do a live stream, I would like to say when we do a live stream because I really want it to happen, but I don't know for sure. If we do a live stream, is there any topic in particular you would want to cover? Or would you like to cover topics, plural? Would you like to get into a specific topic or specific topics, or do you want to do something broad like gardening, emergency preparedness, health and wellness? What do you think, Shawnee? Topic. Let me think about it. All right. All right. I like specific. I like specific too. I like broad also. I like both. But yeah. Yeah, I'm down to do something specific. That would be cool. That'd be cool. That would be cool. If anybody here has any gardening questions, homestead questions, they want some life advice, whatever, drop it in the comments. My typical rule for all of mine and my wife's live streams is as long as it's nothing satanic, as in bad, I am open to it. It does not mean I will get into it if it's not bad. I still might stay away from certain topics for a reason or reasons. And that's one of the beautiful things about being a content creator is you have control of your channel. And for any content creators listening right now, listen to me. It's your channel, or yours and your spouses, or yours and your siblings if it's shared. Do not let people bully you. Do not let people drag you into waters you don't want to go into. Be true to yourself. Stick with your morals and do what you want to do. I've had people like make fun of me for not discussing certain things, not for they've made fun of me, teased me or whatever about using code language about a certain topic or topics. And it's all good. They could think what they want, do what they want. And if they have a channel, they could do what they want on their channel. But if you're a content creator, do what you want to do. As long as it's nothing bad, naturally. I would say naturally for my morality, as long as it's nothing bad, do what you want to do. Don't let people push you in a direction you don't want to go to. And more importantly, don't let anybody push you into bad morality. Stand strong, okay? Stand with Christ. Try to live the way God wants you to live. And keep control of your content. Are you able to use a computer with a webcam or only phone? We've got laptops, so I could use a laptop. And actually, we have a PC as well, but I'm not sure if I would use that or not. The PC we have might just be for my wife's work use, but perhaps I could use it. But I absolutely could use a laptop for sure, and maybe a PC. So, Julie and Angie, if one of you are listening or both of you are listening, I encourage you to start a YouTube channel. I encourage you to start a YouTube channel. There are so many benefits to starting a YouTube channel. It does require work. I don't want to say it requires consistency because I think that's not true. I will say that it is best or better in most situations, most contexts to be consistent. like I mentioned earlier, everybody's got things. I might have said things, but I'm going to go with things now, plural, that they offer, that they can offer people, that they can help people with, they can educate people with. A lot of people are intimidated about creating content, and I understand that. Not everyone is like as outgoing as me. I get it. But I encourage you both to start YouTube channels. And one of the many benefits that could be had, however, I should say that, is it's great for marketing and promoting businesses. Like Angie and Julie both work with a great company called Plexus, and they can hook you folks up with some really awesome products. And I think that having a YouTube channel, both of you having a YouTube channel, would be really a great tool to promote your business and your products. Let me get caught up in chat. Shawnee Grows. Okay, I would use laptop with StreamYard and invite me as a guest. Screenshot, so I've got that information. Sounds great. Why YT channel is good for my health. It could be therapeutic, cathartic. There's psychological benefits to it. And also, if you're moving and grooving, if you're doing things physically while creating content, then there's a health benefit or health benefits as well. Julie, I've been considering it, but I'm not confident in the talking in front of people. That's all good. It's all good, Julie. So, there are different ways to navigate that. that lack of confidence in that regard. Number one, you don't have to be in the videos. You don't. I do think there's a benefit of making connections, more of like a personal connection, even though it's YouTube. Okay, you're not meeting most of the people that are your viewers. There's still a more of a personal connection when they get to see your face. However, you do not need to have your face on your channel. There is the option that I don't like of like AI content. I'm not going to get into it, or I'm not going to get into it too much right now, but I am against like faceless, impersonal AI content. I think AI may be used as a tool for organizing, planning, research, or is okay, good, maybe great. But having a channel that is like predominantly AI driven, I don't like that. Um, yeah, and as far as videos and stuff, you don't need to be in the videos. It could be something as simple as showing your one of your plexus strengths, mixing it, drinking it, putting some bulletproof. I think I might have said bulletproof. Bullet pointed benefits about like a certain plexus product, for example, could be great. There's a probability component, so um, you might have 1,000+ views on a video, and you might get one person to reach out. Okay, you might get none to reach out, but you got to be in it to win it. You gotta really get the content out there. And again, there's a probability component and frequency. The more frequent, I don't want to say like the more frequent, the better, because maybe if you're putting too much content out in a day, there might be a negative effect or negative effects of that. But being relatively frequent with putting out content is great. For example, I think beginners should set a goal of, this is my opinion, one long form video a week. One. Even the busiest people out there can probably make that happen. One long form video a week and 3 to 5 shorts per week. After time, after you learn, hopefully a lot. I don't want to say a little bit. Maybe I was going to say a little bit. Hopefully you learn a lot. But after time and after you learn, however much, pump that up to 2 long-form videos a week and 5 to 7 shorts per week. You will get traction. Be yourself, be authentic, and you can really grow something really cool, really, really cool. And most important, you can help people. So my wife and I are do not have our channel monetized yet. We will. We're grinding, just like right now, making it happen with the watch hours. However, we have worked with, I'm not sure, maybe 30 to 50 different companies. And I'll be vague, perhaps cryptic with my language on purpose. Let's just say we may or may not have gotten a bunch of stuff. Okay? Akabish? You know what I'm saying? So there are benefits there. And we've made, I'm going to go, actually get rid of that we've made. Maybe we may or may not have made a few bucks here, a few bucks there, maybe. Just saying, through like maybe affiliate marketing, perhaps. Um, Maybe donations. And I'm being careful with my language here. So yeah, I am a huge advocate of YouTube. I think as far as making money for like AdSense, for example, that YouTube might be considered the best. And a lot of very successful content creators really do promote YouTube as the best way to make money from the platform itself, like getting money for views, like AdSense applies to YouTube. There's benefits, different benefits from different platforms, but as far as making money from just the content, not affiliate marketing, not donations, not super chats, not things like that, um, YouTube, I think, has the highest payouts to creators. I think maybe Rumble might be close, maybe even more. I've heard, I don't recall what I've heard about Rumble, but I've heard a great thing or great things about Rumble. YouTube, PP AdSense paid for all my seeds this year. Power clapping. That is awesome. That is awesome. Like, a lot of people get so focused on like big numbers that they don't realize that, hey, what would 20 bucks a month do for you? Would that be helpful? My wife and I, both working middle class people, as far as, wealth level, income level, as far as class. I don't like to say people are in classes as far as their personal value. All human life is priceless, but as far as what is typically said, we are middle class people, and $20 a month would absolutely be helpful. So that would be amazing. 50 bucks, 100 bucks. If we made like $150 a month, that might be life changing to us. Well, it would be life changing in the sense that everything, any number would change life, but that would be very helpful, noticeably helpful. And then people start getting to like 3, 4, 500 a month. A lot of people thinking, I got to make 10K a month. It's like, that would be awesome. What about 50 bucks? You know what I'm saying? Like, would that be helpful? Um, if you're a good or preferably a great steward of your finances, $50 a month can absolutely be helpful. It might pay for coffees that you're buying. Not saying you should, but I've bought I've bought coffees on occasion. Fuel for your vehicle, like Shawnee wrote, seeds. All right. Um, so yeah, I think it's really great um, for content creators and people in life in general. Set small goals. Achieving realistic small goals gives you momentum and confidence and boosts your self-esteem instead of setting unrealistic, not likely to achieve goals and then you fail or think you fail. And that's not good for the cycle of confidence. It's not good for your self-esteem. Like, just simply hitting your volume, your content volume every week. that could make you feel great. Like, all right, I hit my 3 to 5 shorts this week. I've been getting out one long form content video a week. All right, that could make you feel good, you know? Just like with a diet, just like with most or all things in life, small, achievable goals, but not so small and so easily achievable that they're not really impressive. They don't really do anything for you. Make them realistic, but make it so you have to push yourself at least a little bit to achieve it. Okay. You want to grind, you want to push. Okay. And what it does for your dopaminergic system, as far as your dopamine, your happy chemical or happy chemicals and serotonin, it's really amazing what um doing what I was talking about before as far as achievable goals. It's really amazing what that can do for you. The human brain is hardwired as far as reward system to be happy when you accomplish. So instead of setting a goal of like, I'm going to clean my whole house, I'm going to clean my whole house, which is a great goal. Um, but if you focus on that, what happens when you fail? What happens when you don't clean your house within a certain period of time? You might not feel good, right? How about breaking it down to, I'm going to clean the garage. I'm going to clean mine and my spouse's bedroom. I'm going to clean the kitchen. I'm going to clean a part of the room. And now here's the thing. You might realize cleaning the kitchen itself is overwhelming. What about cleaning a part of your kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Break it down. Break it down. Shawnee Grows. Yeah, I agree. When I achieve my weekly or monthly content goal, it does feel good. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Shawnee, I know you're a super busy person overall, like in general, typically. I know it. I know it because you've communicated um, to me about how busy you are, and you're making it happen. You're making it happen. And you homeschool your children too. That's one of the. I'm saying two as if I had mentioned any other things you do, but one of the many things you do is you homeschool your children and you make the content happen. Um, I'm making this happen. Could I be doing other things right now? Absolutely. Should I be doing other things right now? Maybe. Maybe. Um, Growing YouTube is a priority for my wife and I, and I'm happy I made this time for it. I'm gonna feel great after this live stream. I'm gonna feel great. I'm moving that dial. I'm moving that watch hours thing in the direction that my wife and I wanted to move. And one live stream, is this going to monetize our channel? Is this going to push us to that point? Absolutely not. But it moves us in that direction. So yeah, folks, I want to motivate you. I want you to get up, get out there and do it. And Julie and Angie, if you folks do want to get a YouTube channel going, I can help you. Now, I think the amount of knowledge I have about YouTube, certain areas I really don't know much, but certain things I've researched a lot. I've learned from other content creators. I've watched a lot of videos from super successful content creators. I have learned a lot, and the knowledge I have is not necessarily reflected in the size of mine and my wife's channel. Like, I feel like I've got the knowledge of somebody who has 50,000 subscribers or whatever. Some people that have 50,000 subscribers plus, they have more free time than my wife and I do. They have more money to get better equipment and things. You know, there's different factors, but I can definitely give you some advice, Julie and Angie, as far as how to get started and how to do this YouTube thing. And a lot of people look at 3,000 subscribers. We're at like over 3,100, I believe, and they're like, "Eh, that's not impressive." Let me tell you, it's not easy. I would say many people have no idea how difficult it is to even get 1,000 subscribers. They don't have a clue. That is without putting out like satanic, degenerative garbage, and also without putting out brain rot. Sadly, a lot of satanic, degenerate garbage, a lot of times is popular. Sadly, brain rot, stupid, IQ dropping garbage, sadly is many times popular. Um, giving actual educational value. Okay, this stuff is a reflection of the world we live in. I'm not being negative. This is, I think, fact. It's my opinion, but I think it's fact. Um, what is popular and what succeeds and what fails? I think there's a lot to be learned about society as a whole, worldwide, by observing what's popular, what's not, what succeeds, what fails. But again, 1,000 subscribers, not easy. Absolutely not easy. Again, when you're putting out good stuff, educational stuff, not satanic, not brain rot, it's not easy. Um, Many times it's not easy. Sometimes it is easy. Sometimes people just get viral videos. Sometimes they happen to, the algorithm just gives them momentum and they take off. And sometimes it is easy for people, but it's for many people it's not easy. So yeah, I'm very happy that we've reached this level of over 3,000. I'm very happy for the watch hours being where they are, even though they're not where we'd like them to be. And I'm definitely available to help anyone. And with the knowledge I've got, I am learning. I'm frequently learning more and more about YouTube. There's so much to it, but a lot of people, they get like overwhelmed. They get analysis paralysis, and they feel intimidated because it's so much knowledge, and they don't know where to start. One foot in front of the other. One of the number one things, if you watch like how to grow YouTube channel videos and stuff like that, one of the number one things that many of the most successful YouTube creators in the world say is just start. Now, it's one of those things that might sound like common sense. It might be common sense, but how many things in life do we know that are supposedly common sense or are common sense, but we don't execute? For many people, that's many things. Okay. I say just start. Learn as you go. Don't wait for an ideal time or close to an ideal time. I think there's no such thing as an ideal time unless it's God's time. Then it is perfect. Then it is ideal. Don't wait. Start. Learn as you go. Learn as you grow. Customize, contour, adjust, adapt. Keep pushing forward. I'm going to step aside for a moment. I'll be right back. It won't be long, maybe 1 or 2 minutes maximum. Please stay here, folks. I'm going to be right back. Stay active in the chat amongst yourselves. And Shawnee, you are a moderator for mine and my wife's channel, so do moderator stuff. Hopefully, no um, trolls show up with any negativity or bad stuff. I'll be right back, folks. All right, I'm back. All right. Let me get caught up in the chat. Shawnee wrote okay. I think that might have been about what I said about keeping an eye on the chat or whatever. Today's weather here in Minnesota is 39 Fahrenheit and sunny. At least it's sunny. At least it's sunny. I love the sun. 39, that's cold. Ooh, 3 watching. Thank you so much for to Julie and Shawnee for staying active in the chat. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Where roughly are you watching from? What's on your mind? Our host has stepped away for just a minute. Thank you for writing that, Shawnee. Julie wrote, when I say Julie, that's Julia. I know her personally. Um, I'm headed out the door for children's appointments. I'll catch the rest later. Thank you so much, Julie. Angie, if you're here, thank you so much. Shawnee, thank you so much. I'm actually going to finish this up almost 1 hour. All right. I think I was aiming for at least a half hour. So this is awesome. From my heart, thank you everybody who showed us support. Showed my wife, our 2 sons, and myself support in this live stream. Again, you're helping my whole family when you help us out on YouTube. So thank you sincerely. Shawnee wrote, enjoyed the day. Peace. I think that might have been to Julie. Shawnee wrote, welcome back. Thank you, Shawnee. All right. Well, hey, God is great. Stay safe, be well, and prep up, everybody. Prep up, as in prepping, emergency preparedness. Plan ahead. Be prepared. Take care, everybody.